I'm about to get started. So, we're resuming the build of the Axis Aerial Dominator by Osiris Aerial Dominator by Axis Model Kits, here seen in its final ultimate mecha crab form. Anybody who's followed this channel for a while knows about my series of how everything evolves into crabs. This is a mecha crab, a mega mecha crab, and it has pretty decent mobility on the thing here. This is actually a more interesting form than the thing with the legs. Do we even need legs at this point? Aren't these enough as legs? Imagine this thing coursing through space with all the things just doing whatever. Isn't it grand? But anyway, let's get all of this disassembled. Today we're going to be doing the armor. Well, adding the armor.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said hi, and why is the Kshatriya has no legs?
No, that's just the way it is. Don't worry about it. And hello. Actually, I need to do a few things before we start here. Give me a minute. No, this one's not working. Camera, turn off. Sometimes it just won't turn off, which is kind of annoying. I think this isn't the one. Am I gonna have to fix every single one of them? Oh, there's like sometimes the cables kind of get stuck. And you
From
can't.
YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, oh, you're doing the skin color.
Hold on. This thing stuck somehow? I think it is. It's like kind of stuck here. Okay, I need to get that in there. Nope, still. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Yeah, I need to fix this again. This one is being weird. Yeah, man, it doesn't want to. No, I'm gonna have to do with a magnet here. Yeah, there's some issues with the switches in these things. Some fixing is required. Or you can just always keep them off, or just remove the batteries if you don't want them light up. Or I guess, wait, hold on. All of them off? Yeah, they're all off.
From YouTube, Adrian said good evening and good morning here in cloudy Manila.
Oh, how you doing?
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said what's wrong with the wing.
It's not a wing, it's a binder. And I just need to fix it. The switches, I said. No, this one doesn't go all the way. I kind of have a headache today, so I'm probably going to try to make this kind of a short stream. And you turn this one off so we don't. There you go. And then we have Kshatriya form. It's an old inside joke. Hopefully I don't break anything here. Carefully. And because we're starting with the legs anyway, so we don't need this guy yet. So we're gonna leave it in its crab form. Doing crabby things over there. A bit too far.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, I don't know how to spell that, so I'm calling it the wing.
Binder, B-I-N-D-R. Now, technically, you're supposed to call it this is what it's called. Plug-in multipurpose clamp compartment. Get your facts straight. Alright, so actually I was supposed to do something else first. We're starting off pretty rough today. Over there. Yeah, I'll do. Alright, so we're gonna do the legs first. So for the leg outer armor is what we're doing. That would be 21-4. Or is it 24-1? 24-1.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said that to long, so I'm call it PM.
Well, they won't be mentioned again, so you can call it whatever you want. Okay, first I need to do something. Give me a second.
From YouTube, Zeta Gundam said, do you need water since you have a headache?
Alright. So, we're back. To make sure we're in focus. The things are a bit close enough. Like the instructions, the printed instructions are a bit blurry. Well, a bit like faded. If you look at them, like they're not. It's like they saved up, trying to save up on the printing cost for those things. So we remove the legs, because we're not going to do the leg armors, so make sure we don't like smash into these parts, which this one isn't going up as far. What the hell? This one goes up this way. Odd. Very odd. Okay, this one's not. Maybe imagining, but this one, like, I feel like goes up a bit further than this side. I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to be. It feels like it's like not connecting fully here. May have to take a look at that later. But yeah, for now we got the legs out. We don't need the waist part, so we're just gonna keep all these things out of the way. I probably brought in too many other stuff here. Everything's getting kind of crowded. So we're gonna do both legs. So we need C, runners H, runners Q. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get all the parts off of these runners to start with. Where the hell is the thing? I lost the thing for that? Okay. Oh well. Get these out. Well, I'll find them eventually. Lost the cover for one of those, so I don't know what this is for, but that looks like oh, those look like hand things. So let's just get everything out anyway. So this is H. We're gonna make little piles of parts here. And then we're gonna try to find our way through, hopefully. These look like the covers for knee stuff.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said hello.
Hello Marcel, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. And thank you for joining, as always. We're gonna do the armor stuff today. Oh. Beam Saber. That's where they are. This is a bit too bright. Okay. To make sure the exposure is not too much. Although I never quite got the color right. Calibration on the... Oh, I need to be careful here. I should probably just flip it upside down. Look, the runner upside down is somewhat easier to see what you're doing, especially when you're nipping everything all at once. You can see the undergates clearly. This says one runner H. I'll do another runner H.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, well, I'm fine, I guess.
No.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, how about you?
It could be better, I guess. I have a slight headache. So, I don't know. This may help with a headache, I don't know. Having something to, I guess, distract. I mean, I'm still able to do it just fine. But yeah, I mean, could be better. Which is the way I think everybody feels these things. But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna try to. I don't know how much I will do. I might, because these are the armor parts are actually much less. It seems like there's much less things to do compared to the inner frame. So we might be able to get kind of far with this. I kind of don't want to have to be. Well, I wonder. I'm probably gonna do like half of the armor. I don't know. There's up to, I guess, leg. I might do up to the chest part. For today, for the armor, and beyond that, I'll see what happens. So I have to do the arms and binders next time. I might switch it up and do the base. Start with the base next. Probably the final session will be the base. Start with the base because the base is kind of boring, and we don't want to be. We have finished the whole thing, and then we just we still have the base to do. So I might do the base next time. But yeah, I'll try to do up to the chest today. If not, maybe just up to the waist. Lower body, essentially. Meanwhile, look at this guy. Crab form. Kshatriya. This is a crab Kshatriya. I also have regular crab Kshatriya, mecha crab Kshatriya. At least until I put the armor parts on this thing. But this thing is like, they could just sell them like that. Crab mechas, that would be a thing. Oh, get that in there. Like so. Okay. Oh, is everything working on the... Sometimes Twitch just goes weird. Nah, maybe I should save up the batteries. I mean, I have spares, so it's bad for the environment to throw those away.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, well, there's Zegok, so.
No. Yeah. What am I doing? Hold up. I just confused myself here. get all of it? I think I did. This is all with the second H runner. And make a pile over here, maybe. I don't know where to put this guy. We have all our remainder parts over here from building the inner frame, so all these will be used. Well, some of these will be used, not all of them. So many undergates. Everything is an undergate. And there's a weird one here. This is feeling not as sharp as it used to. Yeah. I'm missing a lot of things here. Okay. I need to probably try to follow the runners, like the gates, how they're positioned. Okay, this is all of Q. Hopefully I haven't missed anything, or dropped anything on the floor while I was doing all this. Okay, let's try to get it in the right order here. That's a weird gate. It's a bit anemic. I feel like the plastic for the parts for the armor parts is a little less, let's say, precise. I don't know, it feels a little bit, well, because there's fewer of them, and it doesn't look as shiny as the inner frame, so it's, it feels a bit off. I feel like most people would be like me, they may just stop at this stage. Like, it looks good enough. Actually, it looks better than putting the armor pieces on. We're gonna have to complete this thing. I think I dropped the part somewhere it wasn't supposed to go. Is this from this pile? I don't know. Something just bounced. Well, we'll see. I can't find it. It's in the other pile. Missed one here. That's all of Q. So those are all the runners we'll need for the all the runners we will need for the leg part. Maybe get the pile, let's spread that out a bit. Let's hope those aren't parts, those don't look like parts. So this is Q, and this is H, which I should have swapped the order if we're going left to right. But anyway, 21-1, Q14 and Q11. Let's just get these over here. Now is the focus? I don't know. I'm assuming it's fine. Alright, legs. So Q11, Q14 looks like this guy here, that one, and this, and that. Let's clean up those. Kind of. Okay, that's not working out. It's a bit like, I don't know, it's leaving. Oh, wait, never mind, it's working. To clean up the blade every now and then, somehow there's like tiny debris on it or something, and it doesn't cut quite as cleanly. Maybe these need to be oiled or something. and the blade itself, just for like for the cuts to be smoother. Maybe. Clean that up. Gently. Very gently. Not too gently, it'll take forever, but... Right. And we need, where do you go? I'll figure out all this, where this all fits. So you need to, what? So first, lift. Oh, it goes on, okay. Wait, do I need to move this? How do I move this out? Oh. I do need to move it out, okay. You are supposed to like lift it out. Trying to get this to fit on here, which is kind of a problem. So you might need something to like separate parts out. Let's try not to break anything while we're trying to separate these. Gently, there we go. This is useful. It's like they actually sell these. I forget what they're called. Plastic wedges, I guess. Just go look on AliExpress or something. It might even be on Amazon or I don't know. Like if you ever buy like a screen replacement kit, if your phone screen breaks. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it does show that you need to remove, because this part on this diagram, this part is not there. So it seems like you do need to remove this. Actually, this is like from 1-20, so basically they're showing you a part like prior to like fully assembling these, so you do have to remove these anyway. Okay, so I was right about that. So remove these things, pull this out somehow. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I kind of greased this channel a bit with some lithium grease to make it a little slipperier. And try to fit that in here somehow. Without, okay, support, oops, something twisted. What the hell is that? Feels like something moved in a weird way there. Okay. And here you go, first armor part on. Not as impressive as I would like, but oh well. So, support, open this up so you can support the back there. This is a bit more complicated than I would have liked. Support the back when you're heading this on there. Oh, that's what, no, it just bounced off, I guess. Alright, same deal here on the other leg. Remove the armor part there, just plastic wedge. I see like lots of people get like a kind of a weird metal thing to do that. I feel like that would be a bit more dangerous. You could damage the parts more easily if it's metal. There you go. Push that through the plastic wedge. I had multiple of these. I don't know where the other ones went. This is the only one left I could find. Alright, so pull that out. Normally it's like this. Well, all the way in. So you have to pull it out, which is kind of a struggle because you have to like lift this up, grab it from this little piece here, and like wiggle it until it goes out. With repeated movement, it does, and you have to like unlock these first so that these can slide out. With repeated movement, it gets a bit easier because it wears out the plastic and it resists a bit less. The thing here is this upside down. I don't know. Let's see here. Press that in, hold this so it doesn't damage it. And do the same on this side. Well, maybe this is going to take longer than I thought, because even these few parts, it does seem like, yeah, this kind of is going to take a bit more effort to get that all in there. Now, we need H14, which is this, no, not this. H14 is this pile over here, the lighter green. There is some variation in the colors a bit. It goes from like light to dark green, which is nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. H14 and it'll be H12, I guess. I'm just going to do both at the same time. I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not. This is Twiddle 21-1. Off. I could probably have nipped them closer. Alright. Let's see here. Seems like you need less effort, I guess, because these are just well, not too bad. Yeah, they just pop on easily. Yeah, I mean the sad part is like you have all these like little details here being hidden completely, like the red pipe here that you put all this effort into placing down there is completely hidden. Oops, something just flew off. Okay. so like feels like the armor parts are a bit more they have a like bigger tolerance. They fit on a bit more loosely than the inner frame, which might be on purpose. So that's 21-1. And 24-1. 24-2 times 2. We need Q7. Q7. So I feel like I'm going to be doing the other side as well at the same time, so to kind of speed the 24-3, 24-4, so I'm probably going to skip a few steps. Am I missing one? Oh. 1, 2, 3, what's the 4? Oh, there it is. Staring at me in the face. The bastard. Alright. What the? It's like leaf. Oh, look at this. And leaves like a little. I mean, it's meant to be by design, but can't say I'm a fan of that tiny nub left behind all the time, especially on the gates. The whole point of the gates is that you leave those. Okay, let's try it. Let's see now. Maybe it's about the angle. Nope. Need some. Takes a bit longer, I guess, because you have to clean out the parts. I mean, I could just do it roughly, but then I might see like small gaps. I'm gonna have to press down to kind of get it shaved off as closely as possible. Maybe I need to do what other people do and get like a very sharp blade. And then risk stabbing myself. I don't want that. Alright, these parts done. Now these go on to here. Let's see now. Number 3 maybe. Oh, that's a 2.5. My instincts are telling me that maybe. These needs a little bit of help. Let's see now. Try to support support the back somehow. So I'm gonna need my stick. Where's my stick? Where's the stick when you need? Oh, there it is. Stick or something basically to support the back, like basically push these pegs through into the part rather than pressing the part down. And oh, maybe that will work. I don't know. Let's see now. Maybe I shouldn't have slightly pre-drilled those. To push it all the way. Oh, try not to overdo it, that you slip and like rip it up. That's about right, I guess. Let's try the other side. Yeah, I guess the armor parts are designed in a way. Yeah, they fit a bit more loosely, so you don't necessarily have to pre-drill as much. And try to get one of these. Get all the way back there. There we go. Let's see, so let's make sure on this hand as well. Yeah, same problem. You need to find where the pegs are and kind of push. There's a peg right here, I don't know if you can see that. Just push next to it. So it like goes in all the way through. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. And now it fits. It's not too bad. I don't know. Like it's everything's very hidden now. You kind of have to like peek under the skirt to kind of see all these nice golden pipes and whatnot. It's gonna feel a bit sad as we finish this. Lift that up. Try to line it in there. The ever important stick to kind of push that in. Try not to push too hard that you distort, like bend the part in weird ways. Like that. Although I feel like removing this is gonna be trouble. Yeah, okay, that kind of popped right off. Push that back in, I guess. Maybe a very slight, very slight. Just remove a thin layer of paint. Maybe. Oh, it looks. Oh, never mind. I thought I needed to put a. It says we need to put a sticker on there, so. Push that in all the way. like so. And there we go. And it needs a bit of 18, it says, which is a red dot. I just put one here as well. Where else? Everywhere you feel like it might fit. It's fine if it goes over the edge. Now, I'll clean that up later. Okay, that was 21. Nope, still not done. Q4. Q4, and I'm guessing Q3, Q4 and Q3 on either side, and also in Q2, which are these little weird things, which is a nice way of getting rid of them early on because I don't want to be handling tiny parts all throughout the section there. Try not to nip your fingers while you're trimming these nubs. I don't know why I see lots of, I've like watched a few other people who do live builds, and they're always like very careful about like when they trim off the nubs there. They're like very careful about collecting them, making sure they don't go all over the place. I guess they like to keep their houses clean or something. I do not have that problem. Yes, the carpet is made 50% of plastic at this point. Well, it's plastic to begin with, but it's like 50% of like trimmings from plastic model kit parts in there. I may not be able to reach the chest. I may do. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it feels like this is going to take a while. Hold on a second. It doesn't look blurry, but it actually is. Okay, so then Q4 and Q3 go on either side. This way. And push, try not to overdo it. Yeah, maybe I should. It looks like a number 2 here. Just blow out the dust every now and then. Okay, hold on. It is symmetrical, the legs, so it shouldn't be an issue of press gently, don't press too hard that it slips, and like that. It just slipped. I said don't press too hard so it doesn't slip, and I make it slip. Kind of like comparing as I go, how it's hiding like the inner frame. Oh, I should put it in. Still a little pre-draw. Makes it slide on a bit easier. All the way in. Get your without work. It's a bit pinker for some reason compared to. Oops. Oh well. In Q2 and Q3, which go there and away. Carefully. Again, probably like slips and smashes into other parts, which probably not good. And gently push, and it stops. Oh, maybe you should like tap, tap, tap. Maybe that'll work better. Rather than pushing, hammering might have better control. Let's give that a try. Basically a mallet. It seems to be working. Could make like an impact tool out of this, I guess. Something with a motor, like a small power tool for hammering these things in. Get these little things out. Alright, so now what? 24-3, we already did that. 24-4, again, it's like the opposite side of that thing. So now we move on 21-5. 24-5, which is Q16, and Q17, which is Q6. Nope. Which one is that? Here it is. Q16. No, Q16 and Q17, which appears to be. That can't be right. Anything that looks curved. No, that's not it. Is that it? That's not it. Might be it. Looks way more curved on here than it does in person. No, that's probably it. Looks more curved in the picture than it does. That was a bit hard to make out what part that was. This should go against the edge. When nipping these things here. Or maybe not. These seem to take a little more effort to clean than the inner frame did. Taking all of it. No, I should. Thinking this a bath would be one way to clean off the dust. But then it'll all be wet. Apparently boiling water reduces microplastics. Wisdom from your parents, I guess. Well, I guess I didn't have to worry about. I'll press that. That's gonna break. We didn't have microplastics back then. Wait, did it fall off? Wait, did it fall off? Alright, Q16. Try to press. On there. Not too hard. Like so. Although that doesn't quite line up there. Let's not mess that up too much. Just reduce the size of this peg a little bit. Yeah, it might be okay, that's gonna be a problem. It's like not sticking properly. Not going in all the way through. I know I'm bothering trying to get this perfect. Let's try a different one then. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it's still the same. Down the road, you kind of want to press that down. Well, depends. You shouldn't like shape it too much, I guess. Gonna try to make a notch, like a clip. Just like shave the lower half of the peg a little bit. Don't know if that's gonna help at all. But we shall see. Well, could be worse. It's not perfectly lined up, but close enough, I guess. falling over. Okay, then number 9. Sticker number 9, which is a line, goes in there. There's no point in. End up trying to get the sticker in there. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna stick. Just put a dot of paint in there. Then Q17, which is on. Does this move? Yeah, it does move. Lift that up. Pop that in there. Well, that fits nicely. Why can't we all have stuff like that? I feel they could have just done that as well on the back. And pop that in there. It's a nice thick piece, just like connects very solidly with this thing. It lines up just fine. Could have done the same thing on the back. Why can't we just have that both ways? Alright, look at that. We're not making a lot of progress, but we're making progress. Now 24-6. I always feel like we're never in focus. 24-6 with H17. Not this one. Oh, we'll need the other one too. H17, H9 times 2. It's kind of a sharp edge there, so it's kind of easy to make it a bit wonky if you're filing the undergate. If you cut the undergate off, you can end up gouging this sharp edge. Alright, so bit of a red line. 11, which is a red line. Over here. There's probably other places you could, yeah, like here, for example. Oh, of course. Well, it is apparently. There's a little bit of a red thing here. I'm making a mess everywhere. It'll be fine. So, do I need to bend this? So, they show you the parts like separated out, but once you assemble them with like the inner frame and everything, it's like difficult to separate to some extent. So you're gonna have to, well, sort of. Guess this doesn't work. That doesn't separate. Is that fine? Nope, that goes in all the way. What the hell? Yeah, no, that's not gonna do a thing. Hopefully not. It's kind of difficult to get that on there. Did I do this wrong? How come this one went in all the way easily? This one went in no problem. This side, for some reason, doesn't want to. Slightly off. Well, try this instead. It's not lining up properly, I don't know why. Let's do something stupid here. running into problems already. Yeah, this one really doesn't want to fit. Oh. What is this one? Sometimes the pegs get distorted. Not sure if this is going to do anything good though. Let's try this a bit more here. I'm wasting a bit of time on this one. They probably messed it up already. Why though? Did I get the wrong part? This doesn't seem like a wrong part. Something wrong with this one. Plastic gets a bit crushed at time if you don't get it to fit perfectly on the first try. It gets a bit warped. That's not and we keep trying anyway. Okay, maybe that will help. Took a bit of shoving it in there. Let's try to get that back on there. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And then I do all this, and then the top part is going to do the same thing probably. That somehow fits. I don't know if it's going to pop off someday, because it doesn't like the way things are. Alright, so then H9. Let's watch this thing do the same problem. Then using our trusty stick, somehow that works, I think, I hope, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to go in further, because it feels like it might go further. Let's try not to break this. Okay, somehow that works. This is meant to go on the back here. We'll see how this all fits later. This is like taking a lot more effort than I would have liked. We're wearing out our stick here. Yeah. I feel like this thing is supposed to this was going smoother. Let's see. Press gently if we can. Hammering maybe helps, I don't know. Alright, that was 24-6, which took forever. 24-7. Q15. And C2. C being the glossy stuff here. Q15 goes. Here. No, it doesn't help at all. No. Doesn't need to go in very far. And C2. On there. One of these days. That's like very slight gaps. I mean, sure, it looks fine from a distance, but close up. It's like, yeah, it looks better without the armor parts, probably. These days, like, need to take all of these apart and kind of... I don't know if I want to glue all these down, though. It's kind of like hard to fit pieces. You won't fit. It's not lined up properly, I feel. Yeah, there's kind of a gap there. It's the same on both knees have this little gap. I mean, it's not that noticeable, but it could be noticeable. Especially if you know it's there. Alright. Okay, let's see. 24-7. Well, like 24-7, 24-8 now, so Q1. Maybe. Or not. Q1. And H16. Oh, that is a hinge here, which is nice. Q1. I'll go in. Like so. H1, or H16. Try to get on there without crushing those pegs here. Then H7 and H10. This way. H10, H10, and H7. Try to line them up to avoid like. Now, if you press them on and they're a bit misaligned, they're more likely to warp. The pegs are more likely to get damaged, I feel. Alright. Just like gently. was a little peek inside here. Alright, that's that 24-9. Need H6. Which is basically just like bending this down so you have access to this little thing here. Gently, don't overdo it. Move slowly and with purpose. And just yank it backwards. That's a bit loud. Press that on gently. I don't know how far it's supposed to go in. Seems like you can go quite far. Let's try to push that. Oh, actually, we can just remove the whole thing. Press that in, like so. Make sure it goes in all the way. And then put that back in. You don't need to do what the instructions are telling you, which is gonna leave you with something which is just hanging on there. And then you can put it back in there. Maybe. Oh, hold on. There we go. Then you put it back on and you fold. Nice. Now it lines up perfectly. There's no, well, minimal amount of gaps, I guess. Let's get a little bit of shadings off here. And bend gently. Like so. Nice. Well, sort of. Nah, it's fine. Remove the silver. Oh, of course. That was bound to happen. Okay. Everything went fine up until this point. Yeah. We can always repair these things. Just means that displaying it without the armor is going to be a bit more problematic. It's not gluing. Interesting. I need to keep it on there for a little bit. Yeah, I was kind of wondering when this would happen, because chrome parts, the way they're shaped here, like they are kind of brittle, and they all have like this, a lot of them have a C shape. Well, I did this live. Yeah, it's not gluing. I mean, it should be easy enough to stick that in there. Stick it into the armor. Let's see if it dries. Yeah, kind of sad, but oh well. It's probably gonna snap again once I push in there. Yeah. All of them might be better suited here. So yeah, this will keep it in place. Like so. Well, yeah, this is never coming out, I guess. This is gonna be always part of this. Which means, like, I mean, I might be able to, like, reinforce that, but like, I don't think I will ever take this off now. It's always gonna be permanently in there. Do I get scratched? Okay. Yeah, so watch out for brittle parts like those. Okay. That was 24-9 where parts broke. 25 -1. I don't know why it went to 25. Oh, I guess because we're doing these little things here. Knee side nails. Why nails? Again, be careful because, again, these haven't cracked the whole time I've been building, which is surprising, but they could now because we're trying to put the armor parts on them. I don't know if it's like a case of they were in the bag and then you take them out of the bag and they kind of dry up and become more brittle, which would be weird. Scratching up the thing again. We're already at 2 hours. I'm gonna try to finish the legs. I guess I'm not doing anything more than the legs today. Once I finish the legs, I'm gonna stop the stream here. Because I'm not feeling so great. And it took pointlessly long. To do some of these parts because it wouldn't quite fit. Alright, so get that on there gently. Okay, maybe not. That's 1.5. Pre-drill slightly. And try to get down there. I don't want to put too much pressure on it. Yeah, again, it's a bit sad you have to cover up these. In theory, you could expose them again, but that seems a bit difficult. Especially given how those chrome plated parts tend to be a little brittle. I wonder if we can remove this. Yes. Nope, you can't. It's kind of stuck on there. Alright, so let's see. Get the dust out first. Let's see if it handles just fine without. Okay, there we go. Very, very slight free drill here. Careful, because like when you're trying to put these out on the kind of, they will kind of bend the part underneath and cause problems. So we need Q12 and Q13. Alright. It is looking very heavy. These horseshoe things go on there. careful. Again, lots of parts I could snap. Oh, these days I have to remove all these parts to be able to. Let me already do that. Let's see. Into wiggle gently. So. Okay, that was 25-1, 25-2, now 26. Feet, 26-1. So I'm gonna finish the feet and then I'm gonna end the stream here because, well, just because. Alright, C3, which is the shiny bits. Do I need this? Oh, the feet are very shiny. C3, C8. All of the shiny parts. This too. Let's C8. Let's see now. Careful, because this is kind of C shape, so you can accidentally press here like we did earlier and break something. Alright, so I guess we need to remove this. Oh, it does come off easily, unexpectedly. But I thought that would clip in and be hard to remove. C8 goes on to here. This one. Again, you're kind of hiding some mechanical details are getting hidden here. So press that down so it kind of lines up with the sole, and then C3.
From Twitch, PCKL Nick said, "Hey, what's up? How's the build going?"
Hey there. It's going. We're putting the armor parts now. Managed to break something under here. while putting the armors on, but like the armor piece is kind of holding it together, so.
From Twitch, PCKL Nick said, what a nice build.
Yeah.
From Twitch, PCKL Nick said, oh no.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, I mean, it was just like, it was begging to happen. Let me just see if we can remove it. Yeah, it's kind of a fracture here. You can kind of see it, like here. Like this kind of broke because it's a chrome part and those are usually brittle. When you're pressing, trying to fit these parts on there, or trying to remove them, they will randomly break. But yeah, this just means that now I'll never be able to, I guess I can't. I could, I guess. Never display it again without the armor. But like, it's like a huge operation to remove the armor pieces again, so I'll probably never do that. And for now, we're just trying to just get the legs done for today. And then I'm gonna go to sleep, because I'm nursing a headache right now. Just finish the legs at least for today. Which we're almost done. I mean, we're getting there. But yeah, how are you doing? By the way. I don't know if I said that already. I don't know. Ow. That was weird. Yeah. Oh, also this guy. Everything becomes crab. This is crab Kshatriya. The strongest form of Kshatriya is crab Kshatriya because everything becomes a crab. So, yeah. That's the thing I do on my channel, so. There's been other examples of these over the years. Well, over the couple of years, I guess, I've been building regularly. I have a YouTube short somewhere. Collection of these. Anyway, let's put this guy somewhere closer. So he's like watching over the progress. Trying to get these on the gates off without damaging the line here, the straight line. Just kind of a challenge, really. Here's the other one. Am I missing? Oh, it is. Alright, 26-1. Then we take C3. Should have all cleaned up here. Just gently press that in. Hopefully we don't slip and smash something. And that is not working out. To line those up. Press gently. Gently, but then again, that doesn't go in all the way. There we go. That was a bit... It's always scary because these parts could, like, crack and break. So you have to be super careful. I don't know if I'm supposed to lube up those parts so that they slide on easier. Okay, so you got those separation there we go. Alright. Nice shiny feet though. And then C1 and C7. Press that down gently as you can. And we got ourselves feet, a little cover here for their toes to like breathe, I guess, if it's overheats, like, or if it's in the summer and they need some, like, let off some sweat out of their toes there. Do the same on this side, but I guess this time let's pay attention to the nubs that I forgot on the island. Okay. This should do it. Kind of helps hold the parts together, but it's like locks this shape into place. Very shiny foot. Well, satin foot, I guess. Step 26 dash 26 dash 2. Is it me or is it? Feels like it's blinking a bit. Alright. Anyway. Q. Okay, so H3, which is. Need this as well. Nope. Wait a minute, where does this even come from? No idea. H3, Q9, Q9, Q18, I think I got all of them. Alright, so 26-2 times 2 actually goes where? Press on there. We'll line up the things there. May need to press down on those a bit. Okay. That's how far in as it goes though. Not even going further, but now. Press gently. Don't like overdo it. It's easy to overdo it. I'm saying that, but I'll probably end up doing the same. Okay, this one goes on there like this with the little notch pointing up. Gently. All the way in here. Like so. And then Q18 on the back was Q9, Q18. All the way in. Q18 all the way in again. Like so. And then we got feet, I think. Alright, so that was 26-2. We're not done. H2. 26-3. H2 Q 10, Q8, and then H19 and 15. Adjust the angle of Q8 to allow it to pass through H15 smoothly, it says. Wait a minute. I am falling asleep, honestly. Not because it's boring. I'm just very tired. So if we're done with the legs, which should be, yeah, pretty much after this part, we're done. What the? Unfold the kind. We're gonna do that later. So I'm just gonna finish the legs. And we're gonna call it enough for today.
From Twitch, Chatty82 said this DMG.
Yep, this is the newer, not the resin kit. This is the, oh, this one might be based on the resin kit. I can't remember. This is the Osiris Aerial Dominator. So yeah, this is the third-party master grade, and we've been at this for like over a week, and we're doing the armor parts now. you should check out the previous streams. Well, the last 6.5. Part 6.5 is where we assemble the whole inner frame, which is where a lot of people, I think, like to stop for a while so they can admire it. Incidentally, I'm mostly on YouTube, so if you want to show support of any kind, do consider subscribing over on YouTube, if you have a YouTube account, I guess. You don't have to subscribe and ring any bell, just subscribe and mute notifications if you don't want notifications, that is fine. But anyway, yeah, this is the MG.
From Twitch, Chetty82 said, not my son, he built the MG and a HG in one day.
That's very nice. I'm sure your son, you're very proud of your son. His fingers must be bleeding by now. Or they're just reduced to nubs, I would imagine.
From Twitch, Chetty82 said, we got him 2 PG Zakus. He stopped at the head until the battery showed up.
The red and green ones? Chars and the regular? You mean this guy? Well, it's missing his horn, but let's basically this guy.
From Twitch, Chetty82 said, yep.
How did I do that? It's magic. You mentioned that I had it. Is it a coincidence or was it all planned? You will never know. Anyway, what am I doing here? We're just removing those annoying undergates while cleaning up the parts there, just inspecting. There we go. Okay, what else do I need to clean up here?
From Twitch, Chetty82 said, I think the 2 that we got him that I like the most is the MG Unicorn Crystal of Light and the Strike Freedom MGX.
That was kind of expensive. Put it all together. Yeah, they're decent. I haven't built those myself. I do have the real grade L Strike Freedom something. There's so many variation on mobile suits, so. Okay, so where's this? H2 goes in there, just line those up, just nice and easy. Goes in, that's pretty much as far as it'll go. Do the same on the other foot. This is some fancy feet. Very fancy foot. Get the dust off of it.
From Twitch, Chetty82 said only things he wanted for Christmas was Gundam models.
Ah. Well, welcome to the rabbit hole. Okay, so that needs to go like so. Actually, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, so it needs to turn that way. And then goes in like so. Do the same on the other side. That is H19, H15, and Q8. Instructions say adjust angle of Q8 to smoothly allow it passing through the H parts. Press gently, don't overdo it. You don't want to break something at this stage. Then you got like a little hatch there to like access the whatever's inside. You probably need to paint those. Like, I feel like, well, removing all these armor pieces is gonna be like an immense pain, because some of these like are on there, but like barely on there. If I remove them too much, they're going to get worn out or something, and yeah. But eventually, you kind of want to like paint all the inner frame details, because there's a few places like this, for example, where they get exposed, or potentially when you're moving them around, you will see some exposed parts like these. So you kind of want to paint those, not just through the armor, but like actually concealed paintwork, essentially it's called, or something like that. Art that will never see the light of day. Just hide it forever. Conceal, don't feel, as the other one said. Yeah, so Frozen was basically about painting Gundam plastic models. You can say that, right? And there we go. Now, okay, so I finished all this. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna end a bit early because I got a headache, and I'll reach a decent stopping point here, I think. Does this go anywhere? Hope not. Did I miss it? No, probably not. It looks like someone will go on the leg, but I suppose not. Alright, so we just... This thing, it ratchets? Yeah, it does ratchet. And this way, just gently put that in there, like so. Very gently put that in there, thusly, or maybe not. What are you doing? There we go. So we got our legs. You put that back on there. Is there an angle? Yes, this is supposed to be next to this round thing here, so line it up so that happens. I feel like this should be... Oh, yeah, there you are.
From YouTube, Chetty said, here we go.
Hey there, thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs on YouTube, so that maybe YouTube will give me like $1 a month or something in ad revenue, and then I can use that $1 to buy more plastic models. This is nice. Look at this. You pull this thing. Oh, you pull. What's up? It doesn't want to. Oh. You pull. Not stuck. What the? Okay, let's try it. Okay. supposed to... Oh, there we go. You pull, it pops out. Or tries to, anyway. It's supposed to... Oh. I guess it gets kind of stuck here. What the... These aren't supposed to do that. Oh, I guess it does. It used to be like more parallel before. And we get this one there. Or do we? Oh, I see what I did. I mucked it up a bit, that's why it's not doing the thing it's supposed to. Yeah, so I mucked up this part, messed it up. So just get these off again. So I need to remove these pieces so that I can redo. Because there's the notch here and it's supposed to line up with this part, and I kind of messed that one up. So pop that out. Gently. Everything needs to be very gently done with this thing. Come on. There we go. Just remove the outer shell here. All of them. Yeah, I messed up all of them. Well, anyway, it's a small, easy fix. So yeah, so basically this is 27-1 combined assembly. Typos in there. The lights are flickering. I'm not sure. Vaguely looks like the lights are flickering a bit, but I can't be quite sure. Not sure if it's like something weird on my end. But yeah, like the hobby's gonna keep your son busy for a very, very long time. It's a rabbit hole that once you get in, you never get out. Or, well, I wouldn't say it's an addiction. Okay, there you go. Notch is now in the right place. Could we just be, I'm tired, I feel like the lights are flickering a bit. Probably lagging. Okay. Let's swap these.
From YouTube, Chetty said good thing is some of the MG are not very expensive, but his display case is starting to run out of room.
Yeah. That's one thing. I mean, you're gonna end up like having shelves everywhere if you want to display things, but the option is also to just put them in storage for a while. Just pick and choose which ones you want to display, and have the rest like stored, like in tote boxes or something like that, just like big plastic bins. Let's check this out first. Well, it's still kind of at an angle. I feel like this was like more parallel before, but was it? Well. Alright, so now combined assembly. Put all these together. Try, there we go. Try to do it carefully so we don't break anything. Like so. There we go. Like that. That slides on much easier now. And at least that's done for the legs. There should have been here when it was. There's no such thing as a master grade Kshatriya. It's like a third party. And it's technically closer to a perfect grade than a master grade. Well, an older perfect grade, but still very, very detailed. Which right now is like all covered up with the armor parts. So you do that. Yeah, this one's like, gonna try to get that too. Okay, you need to unlock these. Yeah, these parts, this is not gonna stay on. So you need to pull these out a bit. If you want to unlock those. And wiggle. Oh, wiggle, I said. There we go. It's a bit difficult. But basically, it's slightly out now. It was way more impressive without the armor parts on, but and there's more flaps here. A little bit of flap there for no reason. To expose something. A little bit of a service hatch over there, which we saw earlier. And another service hatch here to access the toes. A bit of flappy bits. I mean, it feels like a bit less impressive with the armor on than it did without. The other frame was like way more detailed. Like it's the armor pieces are like hiding most of the details there. So that, okay, let's make sure we can actually bend the knee here. Slides, and falls off, of course. Because why wouldn't you? That's like a full double jointed knee bend here on a mobile suit that's like not really designed to be this agile. Okay, let's try bending this without breaking anything. Here we go. One of these days, I'm gonna have to glue all these parts. Make sure they don't escape. Close all the small gaps. I don't like this kneecap. It's weird. But that's the original design as seen in Gundam Unicorn, so I kept it. Alright, well, we got all these. They're like not assembled yet. And this guy, of course, crab form Kshatriya. As you can see, like the inner frame is like way more detailed than with the armor on. At least we're probably gonna be hiding all these like nice little details there. But for today, I'm gonna stop here. Oh, the piece fell off. I don't know where it went. It might be on the floor, which means I won't find it for a while. I wonder if we can... Yeah, this is going to be our exit. Usually... Yeah, no, that's probably not going to work. Whatever. No, that's not gonna work. Now basically, we've done with the feet, so basically we're gonna be...
From YouTube, Adrian said it was expensive to my country. It ranged 6.5k to 8,000 plus PHP.
That's in the Philippines, right? Yeah, doesn't make sense. Like, it's close to China. Oh, do you guys have like more tariff? Like, other countries aside from the US have varying tariffs with goods from China anyway. Taxes and all those craps, import duties. The US complaining about those now. But yeah, like the problem with like third-party kits like these is like you have to watch out when they come out. You have to like be on the lookout, make sure you get them when they're still in the pre-order phase, meaning like they're cheaper. They do like a promotion because it hasn't come out yet, but it's kind of a risk.
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said, "Hey bro, how are you today?"
Yeah, right now I'm actually trying to finish this up because hey, how you doing? Anyway, by the way, Scarecrow, I'm trying to like end this stream because I've got a headache and I want to go lie down or maybe I had something to eat. I don't know if that's why I have a headache. But yeah, I'm trying to finish this up and I've lost the part and I don't know what it is. Ah, well, it'll show up someday. It's not a super...
From Twitch, Scarecrow8285 said, "Hope you feel better soon."
Yeah, thank you. It's not a super important part, but it just fell off. It will show up someday, eventually. But for now, we'll finish the legs. Armored. I'm gonna have this guy in here. Let's have a Zaku as well for no reason. I don't know. And another Zaku. And for whatever reason, we have a gallery of people watching these legs there. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna be ending here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, I think Marcel, you're still here. Thank you, Scarecrow, Chetty. So I think I'm gonna probably left Adrian. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I might not be able to do one tomorrow. Well, it depends. I might do like a short. I'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll try to continue working on this. I think the next part is to do this thing, the waist, which is out of focus, but whatever. And yeah, we're gradually gonna work our way through the various parts here. It's probably gonna take another week or so to finish this.
From YouTube, Chetty said, "Night bud."
Alright, thank you. Thanks so much. And yeah.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said, "Bye, good night."
Alright, thank you, Marcel. Thank you all. And see you guys next time. You stay safe and avoid dangerous situations because they're out there. Whatever that means. Alright, see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
From YouTube, Adrian said good and YT bud. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said this looks like a bunch of mobile suits doing a ritual to summon a Kshatriya. But only the legs have come out.